What is happening?
Well, we're not alone in this room.
I'm not sure what happened or whatever.
The house turned off her phone.
Yeah, no, the whole thing just went kaput.
Okay, so moved into the house, wrote the Reliving. I was keeping journals, and anyway, then there was the quarantine. Laurel came to stay here because of her health. She needed to be more seriously quarantined than.
Yeah, we've kind of discussed in my channel about everything.
So while she was here, while we were in quarantine, this house went bananas.
Yeah.
We had paranormal activity every single day, and we documented it really almost every single day.
Yeah.
And
sometimes twice or 3 times a day.
Yeah, it was, and we had something, I think there was only one day where we didn't really have anything. And then later that day we tried again, and then we did.
Yeah, there was a couple of times where, like, it would slowly, like, nothing would happen. We would get discouraged. Like, should we just stop? And then the REM pop would go off, and we'd be like, I guess not. Like, I guess they don't want to stop.
They were here the whole time. So, let's see. So, I started writing the sequel to the Reliving, but so much time had passed because of the heart attacks, and I had gotten so ill that I stopped even answering emails or anything. I was too sick to do much. So much time had gone by between the first book and the sequel. And then I was saying that my publisher had arranged so that my book and the DVD in 2016 would be sold together.
Right.
And not too far after that, a very large company, I don't want to say their name.
Go this way.
But, smile. Everybody knows who they are.
Oh, yeah, we're on YouTube. You can say Amazon, you can say Kindle.
Oh, okay.
That's totally fine. We have a problem with who is it? The other company we're working with has a problem with this other company, so we don't know how to say those words.
Okay.
Well, but for YouTube, we can do whatever we want.
Well, all right. So Amazon bought my publishing company, and then they don't sell books and DVDs together as a set. And so the way I had intended the book to be never came to fruition because they wouldn't even put it in the, people who bought this also bought this section.
Right.
They wouldn't do that. They said books were books, DVDs were DVDs. Can't blend them together. You can't, so a lot of people didn't know, if they didn't see an ad from me, they didn't know there was a DVD.
Yeah.
And there was no pictures in the book, and people were upset, and I'm like, well, there's a DVD. So I found myself giving away DVDs to people. So I felt so bad. And then, so anyway, I'm completing the sequel, Their Meeting Place. And since so much time had gone by, I redid the Reliving, and it's called the second edition of the Reliving. And it's interactive. It's a paperback or hardcover. There's also an ebook. And in the paperback and hardcover, there's QR codes. So you buy the book, grab your phone, scan the code, it'll open a hidden page, and you'll be able to watch the videos from the original DVD so that people can get kind of caught up before they read the sequel. But meanwhile, before all of that, there was the quarantine, the crazy activity in our house.
Right.
And so I had actually already written the rules, and the rules is a set of requirements needed in order to properly communicate with the entities in our house. There's just certain things that we have to stick to.
Yeah.
And like, and this may not be for everybody's house, of course.
Definitely for this one.
But like this one, if you start doing, if you start documenting, you put out a recorder, you'll get no EVPs for the first 12 minutes. You might as well just go eat dinner or something. Nothing's going to happen for 12 minutes. I guarantee it. And there's other, rules. Be respectful. We had somebody in our home that, one, wasn't respectful, and two, had some questionable behavior. And that's the only time that our house ever seemed to have a real negative reaction.
Right.
It's a long story. It's in the book. It's in one of them. It's in the meeting place. But respect and somebody that's not sarcastic is really important. So, anyway, during the quarantine, the rules, Laurel and I discovered that they kind of changed. Mm-hmm. And the ones that didn't change became glaringly more important than we even believed they were. And so we rewrote the book together. It's also a paperback or hardcover book on Amazon. And it's called Their Rules, Documenting the Paranormal, or Effective Methods to Documenting the Paranormal if you follow their rules. And same thing applies. It's in the book, there are QR codes. Scan the code, and you can watch the recorded communications that we had and the.
And if you scan the code right now on the bottom of the screen, you could actually go get the book right now.
Cool. Well, there'll be more than one.
Yes. Yes. No, so, I'm for their rules. I have the QR code that I was going to use for the video. I don't know. That's the one I have until you give me more.
No, I'm going to give you the one for the Amazon site.
Thank you.
So don't use the other.
Got it. I won't.
Anyway, so Their Rules has kind of taken off. We've got a little store in the website with some paranormal. Well, in the book, we talk about how you can have your own kind of like gathering and do this yourself in your house. I believe everybody has, I think that our house has an incredible amount of activity and a lot of people. But I think this is true, maybe not to the same extent, but I think there are spirits everywhere.
Why? There has to be,
right?
I mean, there's billions of people that have passed on throughout the millions of years we've been on this earth, and if energy doesn't die, then I think we're just dealing with a lot of people all around here.
Yeah, they're in your house. I guarantee it.
Definitely.
And this is and if you have paranormal activity already happening, or you're experiencing some things you don't understand, this book will help explain it and teach you how to